Hey everyone. Okay, so as Grandma Prepper's been talking about all morning, we have a minor emergency. What better time and place to go ahead and check out how a lot of this stuff's going to work. Now, you see a variety of things, or at least you will throughout here, setting out. That's because I dug out some of my camp gear. That'll make this a little easier. We're going to be without power for I don't know how long. So I have a little 4-foot table that I bought in Costco. I have it all set up for my little propane stove here from my camp trip, which was absolutely amazing. And this particular little stove has butane and propane ability. Now when I lock this down in place, the canister is now able to go ahead and fuel everything up. So now all of that is down in place. I dug out my, it's kind of a nicer pot. I bought one not too long back just for this purpose of having a nicer pan that didn't stick like crazy. So, alright, I think you can all see that there. Yep, sure can. And now this little box over here, this is additional butane should we need it. I'm taking that away from the flame for what I would hope is obvious reason. I'm going to pull that off just a little bit. Let's see, my propane is empty. Or my butane is empty. Man, I hate that. Alright. It is what it is. Oh, well, maybe not. Guess we'll find out in a second. That's because I'm kind of a twit that way. Okay. Nope, it really is. Okay. So, yep, here we go. There we go. Now it's unlocked. There is some in this, so I feel like maybe I'm just not setting it right. There we go. I just didn't have it seated well. One of the reasons I got this particular pan was so that it had a lid. Now, while that's going on, since we're just going to do some basic Velveeta mac cheese, nothing special, I'm going to throw some chicken breast in it just for the protein factor, which means I'm going to go ahead and dump, while that's boiling, the water out. I'm totally using the chicken water to put a little bit of water in Grandma Prepper's strawberries. I'd say don't tell her, but let's be honest. She's going to be the one posting the video, so she's already going to know. Wish me luck for after. Now, while the water is setting up, I want to show you guys this. Those trees are supposed to be standing upright, and instead, they're currently laying down on power lines. That is the reason that we have been without power for about 5 hours. Yeah, 4 or 5, something like that. I don't know. These tree branches broke off because of the ice and snow, as did those tree branches, which are not happy branches. I don't know how you can make mac and cheese entertaining, but if anyone can, Grandma Prepper can. And that's the sound I've been hearing all morning long. Police, fire truck, and ambulance. So, day like today, if you don't have to go somewhere, don't. You might be one of the statistics that they have to come and save, and that is definitely not going to be helpful. Henceforth, the reason we're doing this out here. I don't got to order food from anybody else. I just got to not be lazy and cook it. There you go. Alright, we changed the angle slightly here so y'all can see how this is going. Alright. And now, we wait. Okay, so we're still cooking away here on the mac and cheese. And as I mentioned before, the butane is low. But I'm a waste not, want not kind of guy. So right now, I am making sure to use all of the propane, the butane in that particular canister. Now I'm doing that because in a terrible situation, you want to use all of your resources, as many of you have all shared with me, not just most of them, and toss it. The other fun thing that's going on today for me is while I am cooking away in all this and we don't have power into the house, how am I able to go ahead and keep recording? Well, a while back, Grandma Prepper and I bought these solar charges from Ford Patriots, and I'm telling you right now, in a power out situation like we have, these things are worth their weight in gold, because I still have a phone working, and in a few hours, when everyone else uses all their data, they're kind of boned, whereas me, I'm good all day, and it's solar powered, so I'm just going to set that right there. Wait, this doesn't look like the table or outdoors anymore. Oh, that's because something really cool happened. The power came back on. And I had to switch out the propane, or the butane here. So we're now back indoors because, again, if I don't have to use the resource, I'm not gonna. And the power's back on. It only took 5-ish hours, maybe 6. Alright. So if you hear a sound of dripping water, that is lifeblood essentially flowing back into me because Grandma Prepper's coffee is brewing. So I went ahead and drained these. Nothing crazy. You know, I know you all have seen the mac cheese and stuff before, so we're just going to zip through this. No butter. Alright, I almost quoted a Robin Williams line, but those of you who've seen Mrs. Doubtfire will get the rest of that. And if not, I highly recommend watching it again. It's really funny. Just kind of mix this in. You get the idea on that. But let's not forget the chicken for the protein. Now we're going to go into the mixing magic. Okay, so just so we're clear, this video was never about the mac cheese. Obviously. It was about having a few simple items kept us from being without what we needed when the power went out. So, hopefully y'all are thinking a little bit under those circumstances because most people tend to be prepping for the little stuff that I've noticed. Grandma Prepper preps for the large, oh my God moments, but it's the little stuff we also need to be prepared for. The power goes out for a couple hours because somebody hit a phone pole, like we had happen today, for example. Anyway, take care. Everyone be safe. Hopefully we'll see y'all soon.